Jojo Rabbit is a satirical comedy on anti-hatred, directed by Taika Waititi, starring Roman Griffin Davis, Sam Rockwell, Scarlett Johansson, Taika Waititi himself, and Alfie Allen as well, among others. This year has been pretty disappointing in terms of films. I mean, aside from your Endgames and your Captain Marvels and Joker, etc., I've heard Lighthouse is pretty good. I haven't seen that yet. But films like It 2 and Spider-Man Far From Home for me were pretty disappointing. So to have this film come out right now is just I'm just so happy about it because it is just too good. I know there are a lot of political differences out there in modern day, but this film set out to challenge the idealism of modern hatred, and it totally succeeded. Never have I seen a film capture the hypocrisy of some people on Earth. I understand it may raise some red flags, like using Nazis in a too lighthearted way or racism, but I don't think it did that. That being said, I am not Jewish, so I can't speak for Jewish people. But for me, I think that it wasn't racist and it wasn't too lighthearted. Waititi took a sensitive topic and showed how idiotic people sound when they are hating on others. Waititi was able to use Nazis' hatred of Jewish people during World War II, which happened a long time ago and easily related to modern day. He got people to laugh at Hitler in a good way. That's no small feat. He leaped boundaries with this film. There was comedy and sadness alike and ended with a bright message, leaving viewers feeling hopeful. The comedy was perfect in my opinion. At one point, there's a scene where Hitler literally just jumps out of a window, full dive, and I just couldn't stop laughing. Another awesome part was towards the ending when JoJo had one of those in the middle of war to look around what is happening reflection moment. And it worked for two reasons. One, because it captured the moment of realization that people have when they realize that they've been wrong this whole time. And also because it was cliche and therefore funny. I don't know if that's exactly what Waititi was going for, but it worked, in my opinion. Aside from the story, the cinematography was brilliant. I got a quasi-modern World War II era vibe, and each shot felt different but similar in the color palette, but also overall feel. My favorite shot from this film is of the main character JoJo and Elsa, a Jewish girl, leaning on each other as they watch the war rage around them. Just two kids caught in the wrong situation with only each other to survive with. A zoom in to add that close connection. I just thought it was a really beautiful shot. Sam Rockwell was great. I absolutely loved the fact that the character was gay. It was like a nice touch to show that some people who are so afraid of something can be, set free if they actually accept certain things. And this doesn't actually have to specifically pertain to sexuality. It could mean anything. I also liked how his character chose to help JoJo in the end. It goes to show that there are some that choose to do the right thing. And I also want to add that Robin Griffin Davis was great as JoJo. This film did so much for modern day, activism and anti-hate, and it really just was a really, really overall great message, this entire film. I definitely think that it deserves a couple Oscars, and I definitely think that it's 100% with no doubt that it's the best film that's come out in 2019 for sure.